Hello, beautiful souls. Let's get you your weekly general reading for the week of May 11 to May 17. Here are the energies that you're going to anticipate or will be the focus of your life. It regardless if this is for your career, your finances, your love life, or relationships in general, and the intuitive guidance that you needed the most. I'm Ana Santiago, your self-truth coach, intuitive mentor, and the host of Awakening Truths podcast. So without further ado, alamin natin what will be the focus, what will be the energy for you this week, the one watching this video. Angel, Spirit, Universe, Ancestors, kindly give me the energies for my dear Soul Tribe Collectives week. Okay, so we have here the Virgo energy. You might be Virgo yourself, or you might be having kumbaga heavy Virgo placement in your natal birth chart, or you might be dealing with someone with a zodiac sign of Virgo. But then again, with this week, Virgo, the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So, Virgo is hardworking, and at the same time, may tendency siya na maging controlling of the situation. So, you are being asked na maging diligent. Yes, you are a hard worker, you might be focusing on your work, pero you are being asked to create a certain structure. So, meaning to say, my dear Virgo, my dear Soul Tribe Collective, in general, collectively to, hindi lang po per zodiac sign ito. So, meaning for this week, even though you work hard, pero kailangan mo magkaroon ng goal, magkaroon ng intention. Hindi ka lang pwedeng work lang. To the extent na para kang sasakyan na walang direksyon. So, you need to create a certain direction or magkaroon ka ng certain focus. Kasi for others of us, we tend to overwork, overperform, overgive, and thinking na kung ano man yung ipuput out natin na energy, kumbaga assuming na dahil nag-effort ka, binigay mo lahat, ibabalik nila sa iyo yun the way that you had performed or the way that you had given it to the situation or to the person. Well, it doesn't work that way. Kasi papaano malalaman kung hindi ka intentional? Kumbaga, paano malalaman ng ibang tao kung hindi mo sasabihin? So, you had to be intentional this week, starting this week, my dear Soul Tribe Collective. Hindi pwedeng go lang, work lang, push lang, give lang tayo ng oras, pagmamahal, respeto sa ibang tao, thinking na dahil pinakita mo yun sa kanila, pinaramdam mo sa kanila yun, thinking yun din yung way nila na ibabalik nila yun sa'yo. Ayun, may intermission, 90%. So, kasi nangyayari sa atin, we tend to overgive, we tend to prioritize other people and circumstances thinking na pag ginawa natin yun sa kanila, ganun yung babalik sa atin. No. You are giving them an example kung paano nila yung gagawin sa ibang tao pero hindi sa'yo. So, kung gusto mong tratuhin ka ng tama, mahalin ka, respetuhin ka, pahalagahan ka, at pasiyahin ka, know your worth first. Kasi ikaw yung magsiset ng bar kung paano ka tatratuhin ng mga tao sa paligid mo. So, recently, parang same messages yung narinig ko, honestly, at saka may realization ako. Kasi even though na, kumaga parang intention mo is genuine sa pag-give, pero kumaga parang nagiging abusive na. Meaning to say, wala nang boundary. Kasi when we say boundary, hindi to pader. It's just putting a limitation na kung hanggang saan lang yung pwede mong ibigay. Kasi nangyayari sa atin, give tayo ng gift na wala na tayong boundaries. Give ng time, love, energy, or pinagtutuunan natin ng pansin, the more that we are focusing our energy, our attention to those certain external factor, dun pumupunta yung energy natin and kaya tayo nadidrain. So you are being asked to be intentional this week na maging organized ka pertaining to your material things, your physical, yung mga physical aspect mo, yung habits mo, yung approach mo, hindi pwedeng scattered. Kailangan magkaroon ka ng structure, my dear Soul Tribe Collective, kasi nga clouded yung judgment mo. Nangyayari sa'yo, you tend to do things thinking na pag binigay mo to sa kanila, ginawa mo to sa kanila, babalik sa'yo yun the way that you pour it to them. Kaya lang, magkakaiba kasi tayo ng love language, magkakaiba tayo ng intindi ng mga bagay-bagay. Maaring yung way mo ng pagbigay ng love, care, value, respect is somewhat genuine at ganun mo to gustong maramdaman nila. Kaya lang, yung tao, yung mga circumstances na tumatanggap nun ay maaring hindi ganun yung love language nila. Iba yung receive nila, iba rin yung give nila ng love or ng importance. So, iba kasi tayo ng interpretation. So, kaya nangyayari, nagkakaroon ng disappointment kasi nga, some of us might be, hindi natin siya ini-expect, pero we are wanting in the back of the mind na maging reciprocal or magkaroon ng reciprocation ng effort, ng energy na ipinuput out natin. So, kaya nangyayari, nadi-disappoint tayo. And yun kasi yung negative aspect ng energies ng Virgo, na kung saan, yun yung way niya to control the situation. Ibig sabihin na pumabor yung outcome. Dahil binigay ko sa'yo to, pinahalagahan kita, nag-effort ako, dapat i-recognize mo ko, dapat, kumbaga parang i-appreciate mo ko, i-appraise mo ko, or kumbaga pansinin mo ko. So, yun yung energies na even though hindi mo naman siya iniintay na i-appreciate ka or recognize ka, kaya lang there is a certain energy na iniimit mo, the more that you are giving, you are asking for that certain reciprocation. Okay? So, you had to be intentional. So when it comes to your career, your finances, your work life, your business life, your personal growth, ano yung paparating for you this week? Ano yung challenges that you needed to overcome? Angel, Spirit, Universe. So we have, ayun na nga. So you are being guided to strategize, to slow down. Kasi for others of us, thinking natin na pag ginawa natin ang mabilisan ng mga bagay-bagay, minadali natin to, nag-overwork tayo, nag-overtime tayo, nagpakapagod tayo, thinking, mapapabilis natin yung proseso. It doesn't work that way. Hindi pwede mong madaliin. Kasi the more na minamadali mo yung proseso, kung sa career man yan, sa finances mo, hindi siya sustainable at maaring mawala din. So, yung mga bagay na minamadali, tendency, mabilis siyang mawala. So, yung gusto mong tumagal sa buhay mo na mga opportunity, stability, abundance, kailangan mo siyang paghirapan. Kailangan mo siyang pagplanuhang mabuti, strategize. Hindi ka pwedeng minamadali, hindi ka pwedeng padaskol-daskol, pabigla-bigla sa mga decision or action mo. Kasi nga, with the Three of Wands, nahihirapan kang maging open to different possibilities. Nahihirapan ka na mag-intay with the Three of Wands. Kaya ang nangyayari, gusto mong madaliin yung mga bagay-bagay, you tend to rush into things, rushing going to a relationship, rushing na maggumastos, bumili, etc. Anything na minamadali mo sa buhay mo kasi nga natatakot ka or naiinip ka na maghintay. Usually, yung takot na ito, it comes from fear. Fear na kung saan takot tayo na ma-disappoint, takot tayo na maiwanan, takot tayo na mawalan, takot tayo na hindi mapili, takot tayo with the disappointment, or takot tayo sa kung ano man na unknown para sa atin. So this is the time for you to reassess, saan nanggagaling yun? Saan nanggagaling itong fear na ito? Kaya ayaw mo mag-slow down, ayaw mo mag-strategize, kaya mo minamadali yung mga proseso, minamadali mo yung mga bagay-bagay. Saan nanggagaling yun? Kasi hanggat hindi mo ina-address kung saan siya nanggagaling, where it is coming from, it will be a never-ending cycle for you. Paulit-ulit na lang tong pattern na ito sa career mo, sa finances mo, sa love life mo, or relationships in general. So let's see if when it comes to your love life, ano yung paparating na energy for your love life. And regardless kung single ka in your self-love healing journey or in a certain connection, situationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, ano yung paparating at ano yung obstacles and challenges na kailangan pagdaanan, kailangan malagpasan. Sige. Okay. Okay. Hindi bumagsak. Sorry. Hindi bumagsak. Supposedly babagsak pero hindi siya bumagsak. I don't know why. Pero with the Six of Swords kanina, it's an obstacle na kailangan pagdaanan. Ayun. So, with the Ten of Swords, may cycle na kailangan mo ng bitawan. Kasi nga, alam mo, nagsastruggle ka na. Alam mo, nai-stress ka na when it comes to your love life, regardless kung single ka in a certain relationship. Pero you are clinging on to that certain mindset, certain habits, certain outcome. With the 10-10, might be seeing a lot of 10-10. Kumaga parang kung kailan lang dadating yung opportunity, saka ako magiging masaya. Saka ako kailan dadating yung relationship, saka ako magiging buo, full and complete. So, alam mo na kung ano yung nakakapagpahirap sa'yo, you already know the answer, pero you are reluctant to make a decision, to make a choice. You are clinging on to that certain comfort zone mo. Kasi comfort zone mo siguro tong decision and action na ito when it comes to your relationship. Relationship with people around you, relationship with yourself, specifically with yourself. Kasi kung paano mo tinatrato yung sarili mo, That is how you're going to receive it from others, not the other way around. So, maaring ang focus mo is yung external happiness, temporary happiness, to the extent na umaasa ka doon sa mga surroundings mo, sa mga tao sa paligid mo, with relationship, for the validation, approval of other people, for that love, care, value, respect that you think that you deserve. So, you are the love that you deserve. So, the way that you are giving to other people, ibig sabihin, pinakikita mo sa kanila na hindi mo deserve na i-value, i-respect. Kasi mas pinahalagahan mo sila. So again, the way that you are prioritizing other people, putting them first, you are giving them an example kung paano nila yung gagawin sa mga tao sa paligid nila, pero hindi sa'yo. So para bumalik sa'yo yung love, care, value, respect that you wanted to receive from other people, ikaw ang magbigay nun sa sarili mo. Yung sinasabi nating equal give and take, para magkaroon ng balance in the scale, kung ano man yung time, love, energy, effort na ibibigay mo sa external reality with your friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, make it a point na yun din yung ipupur mo na time, love, and energy sa sarili mo at mas higit pa. Kasi at the end of the day, mawala man yung external, friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, ang meron ka ikaw. So pag naubos ka, hindi mo pwedeng limusin sa kanila na mahalin mo ko, pansinin mo ko, pahalagahan mo ko kasi pinahalagahan kita eh. So dapat, pag pinahalagahan kita, minahal kita, narespeto kita, ibalik mo sa akin yun. No. We cannot oblige other people to do that for us kasi hindi nila yung obligasyon to begin with. So kung ano man yung matatanggap natin na love, care, value, respect from other people is only an additional, a piece of the puzzle. Hindi sila yung kabuuan ng puzzle ng buhay natin. Kapiraso lang sila, karagdagan lang sila. So, maging buo ka within yourself, confident, stable, and secure within yourself, at kung ano man yung pararamdam ng mga tao sa paligid sa'yo na love, care, value, respect, additional lang yun. Hindi yun ang magiging basis ng worth and value mo as a certain individual. Huwag mong iasa sa kanila yung happiness mo, yung fulfillment mo, yung satisfaction mo. Kasi, mauubos ka lang pag ganun. So, kung magbibigay ka, make it a point na may limitation. Pero para makapag-establish ka ng boundaries, kailangan mo munang alamin yung worth and value mo. Kasi hindi mo may establish yung boundaries hanggat pilit mong ina-outsource yung love, care, value, respect from other people around you. Okay, so that is what I got for you. So remember, readings are only guidance. Readings are fluid. Energies change from time to time. You have your own free will on your decisions and your actions. So if interesado ka to dive deep with your concern or situation, kindly click the link on my bio or kindly go sa calendly.com/alignwithana for you to book tarot session with me one-on-one via Zoom meeting, or kindly message me on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook page, Soul Tribe by Ana or Soul Tribe by Ana Santiago, with the word tarot or your particular inquiries or concern. And if you're interested to join my coaching program, Private Container, The Antidote Live Your Truth, which is for women in their 30s, and in their 40s, ready to break free in their limiting beliefs and stopping the patterns in their life in general. Kindly click the link on my bio here in TikTok and Instagrams. Soul Tribe calendly.com/alignwithana for you to book a free discovery call so that we can discuss kung ano ba yung inclusion ng container ko, ano yung meron sa coaching program ko, at ako ba yung tamang coach for your situation. Or you can message me on Instagram or TikTok, Soul Align Coach Ana, with the word truth, antidote, or your particular questions or concern. This is what I got for you. Maraming salamat. Sending you much love and light. Bye!